Hola, buenas tardes. So another recipe for you. I am preparing a filling for my empanadas. So this is not the filling that normally we use for empanadas, which is a beef mincemeat filling. This one is made with fish. And this is something that we normally, in Argentina, we used to eat in my hometown for before Easter, for Quaresma. So the days before Easter is tradition that, or was tradition, that you wouldn't eat meat on Fridays. So my dad had bakery, and then we had also a takeaway. And on those Fridays, it was like loads of these empanadas de vigilia, they were called, empanadas de vigilia, and they were normally filled with fish, with tuna or mackerel or some sort of fish, because people couldn't eat beef. There is a recipe, a Spanish recipe that is called Empanada Gallega. And the Empanada Gallega, which originates in Galicia, it's a bigger thing, so it's more like a pie. And it's made with tuna as well and peppers, but normally it's made with fresh fish. So you can use something like hake or mackerel or some sort of tuna or even a mix of them, yeah? But nowadays we just use tuna normally. For my empanadas de vigilia, I like using mackerel. So I like to use a mix of tuna and mackerel because mackerel has more flavor and it's a bit better. But my local supermarket didn't have mackerel, so I'm only going to use tuna. So when I don't have mackerel, what I do is I add anchovies, a little bit of anchovies, because it gives the filling a bit more flavor. It's like oomph. Whereas the tuna is a bit so yeah. So what you use for this one is very, very easy to make, and I have everything already prepared because this is how I cook. I'm a bit OCD, so I prepare everything before and then I cook. So what you have is onions, so chopped quite finely, and it's this is 750, 800 grams of onions. You can use white onions, or you can use red onions if you want, but I prefer white onions. So this amount, so 750, 800 grams already, peeled, like pure onions for 600 grams of fish. So if you want a combination of mackerel and tuna, or mackerel, tuna and anchovies, or tuna and anchovies, it's fine. Normally what I do is I use canned tuna, and it's just 50 grams of anchovies for that amount of tuna, like 600 grams of tuna and just a little bit of anchovies because they are quite strong. Then you use peppers, so red peppers. Again, the cost of the living crisis didn't allow me to buy all red peppers because the red peppers mixed with yellow and orange were cheaper. So you can use, as I did cheekily, I put the red peppers on top so you didn't notice, but I am an honest person. So, but you can use red peppers or a mix of red, yellow, and orange. I prefer red, orange, and yellow, and not green, because green peppers are a little bit bitter. But yeah, in the Empanada Gallega original, you put red peppers, red peppers and one green pepper, which I don't like. My recipe has also some carrots, grated carrot, because it gives the filling a little bit more moisture, and you don't notice the carrots when they are cooked already. And then, because I love garlic, this is three what do you call them, dientes de ajo, pieces of garlic, 3 garlic cloves, so diente de ajo, yeah, so 3 garlic cloves. And then you have the main seasoning that you have is pimenton, so paprika. This one is Spanish pimenton, but you can get paprika, just normal paprika. You can get paprika, very nice paprika, in all Indian shops. This one is called pimenton dulce. You can use the spicy one, but it's going to be too spicy. So what I do is paprika. If I have a bit of smoked paprika, that's nice as well. A bit of oregano, salt and pepper, and some chilies, because I like a little bit of spicy. So yeah. So we are going to cook this, and the first thing you do is onions and garlic first, until they are more or less transparent. So you saute the peppers until they are a little bit tender, and then you add the carrots. Yeah, so it's garlic and onion, peppers, carrots, and this is just to prevent the tuna is already cooked. So if you put it at the beginning, then it's going to be like really dry. And the other thing you want to prevent is the vegetables giving lots of extra liquid. So you just do it in stages. Yes. So now this is almost done, and you want to just make sure that everything gets mixed together with the anchovies and everything. And then when everything is mixed, just turn off the heat, and that's it. And then you add the paprika and salt and everything. So be careful with the salt, because if you are using anchovies are quite salty. So if you put too much salt, it's going to be not nice. What you do with fillings for empanadas or for empanada gallega is that normally you do use a bit more seasoning than you would do normally with other food, because you have the the dough that you use that is going to kind of take some of the flavor. So, and because it's not very savory or very salty or anything, then you need to kind of put some more effort in your filling. And that's it. So leave it to rest. It needs, when you're filling your empanadas or your pie or anything, the filling needs to be cold. So you just leave it to rest there. And when it's a bit colder, you add the eggs. So this is more or less, it's chopped, but not too small, so that you can actually taste the egg when you're eating. For empanada gallega, some people like to put the filling in, and then just cut like little circles of hard-boiled eggs. So they just decorate with the eggs, and then they cover it with another bit of dough, and then they put it in the oven. So I have done a little video with the empanadas repulgue and how you fill the empanadas. So this is the same thing, but you just instead of beef, you have tuna. So yeah, I hope you like it and enjoy, and I will see you soon with another one.